Some cover from the Sand King. This is a great draw game. I would love to be in Satanic's position right now. For VP, what do you even pick for the off lane here to help you out?
Primal?
Okay, there you go.
Oh, there you go, Lycan.
Okay.
Only because of the support difference, right? Because Elder Titan gives more than the Lion himself. Lion is just not a great laner.
Thinking of now, they're maybe going on to Lion. Oh, Satanic. He didn't believe. Miposhka is going for it, and Miposhka is going to find the first blood. He collected it. Does cost his own life. I agree with that. Did you see a kill happening on the other side of the map? And Lycan also probably going to fall here. Satanic, one more Frost Arrow hit should be enough. They find the kill. Notice that Antares just cannot deal with this, man. Elder's high
Squadix starts back.
Lane Squadix, they brought in some reinforcements. Rue making sure that they bring down the sniper. The shapeshift as well as getting some additional wolves out. All three heroes here on the Radiant lineup. They haven't opted to bring up the sniper just yet, but they're doing it now. Starting to make this run. There's the shapeshift. They're looking for it. The Echo Storm connects onto the Lycan. That's the worst possible target. And the Drow couldn't TP out, unfortunately, because there is a Lion chasing her. They finally start bringing in reinforcements. Rue right behind with the Bramble Maze, but the Assassinate from Squadix is going to be good enough. Connect onto him before the Healing Lotus can arrive. Very nice movement there from VP. And now with the Sniper being in the side of the map, maybe they want to pressure the tier 1 tower as well.
Yeah, you want the tower for sure.
You want the free kill on Miposhka. This Elder Titan. He survived this. Antares on the other side, so is Immersion. They find him, assassinate, back off cooldown, so they can commit it. They will. They'll ensure the sniper gets the kill. No Roshan denied for you, baby. Just gonna be a straight up kill for the sniper. The rest of Team Spirit have now made their respawns. They've made their way towards the top lane. So there could still be some real damage being done onto these heroes if Lol can find the initiation.
Virtus taking that tower is also a big deal. They found a good one.
Alright, what were you gonna say now that these heroes are all dead?
I love working with people at some point would just say, oh, I get your point, and then end the conversation. You hold your opinion strong and not be persuaded to even take another man's into consideration when it shouldn't be. Squadix? He doesn't look like he's fine.
But they're tiny right behind as well. Nice. Squadix suffering against the epicenter damage, and Laurel, he threw the Omni Knight on top of the epicenter. Firstly, taking away the opportunity to cast the spells, but throwing him directly into the line of fire. And now Kiritich caught inside the trees. Malik on top of him with Laurel. Sniper still needs to finish that Leipnir. So for the next 10-12 minutes, you'll be able to run over these heroes practically for free. And Immersion is suffering exactly what we're talking about right now, as he is going to end up surrounded by Team Spirit.
Help is coming.
Killed off. Help is coming. GA does come out. Squadix managed to get off the shrapnel. And they got the damage out. The Burrow Strike stolen by Kiritich. He dives forward, makes the initiation for his team in tandem with the Earth Spike, and they end up winning that fight comprehensively.
Randru. Oh, hey, Strood. He got it.
Why am I surrounded by
Nice. This guy, dude, he needs to relax sometimes. Mid lane, they have a jump coming in. They found the Omni, dragging him back. They missed the Gust, however. Then the Burrow Strike catching in onto Antares. Antares losing most of his HP here. The multi-shot from the Drow will be able to kill him off. This should zone back the rest of VP, but they're not done just yet. Laurel finding the sniper. Squadix tossed back in towards Malik, and he should end up dead. They're trying to help him, but Immersion can't do all that much. He just popped. He comes back for life number 2, but that life number 2 is very quickly being taken away, as he will end up losing his life. 2 heroes taken away, and they're not done just yet. Look where Lol is at. Getting the crash landing toss out onto the Zombie Knight. Malik getting a Burrow Strike. We're fighting into tier 3 towers. I thought they were diving bottom, going past tier 2s, but they say, hold my beer. Let's show you what aggressive Dota looks like. We'll pop the Lycan shapeshift. He's going to try and wrap around. He wants to find one of these supports first, but it's a little bit difficult to get that angle. Blink forward by the Lion. They catch the Drow Ranger. The Drow stuns from the Morphling. Morphling putting in the pressure, but no! Drow survives, pops BKB. She's going to attempt to TP out, but she will end up dead. In the meantime, though, look at the backline. Malik putting in as much magic damage as humanly possible. They're able to kill off this Lycan. Squadix now getting stunned up by Lal and Malik, but they're starting to run out of the damage without the Drow Ranger. Kiritich killing off Laurel, turning his attention towards Malik, wants to save the life of his sniper. The adapter strike back onto Malik, forcing him to retreat to the north. He has to flee. I'm not so sure Miposhka is going to be as lucky. They track him with the assassinate. Antares is right on top of him, and he gets brought down by Kiritich. A massive fight going the way of VIRTUS.PRO. This is still going to be a very strong item. They smoke up right now, hoping to try and find a fight. Some morphling illusions. Do they get the vision? No, they don't, but this observer ward does. The jump could come in. They look for it. They don't manage to find it. Kiritich gets off the BKB, drives forward with the Sand King form with the Power Strike, but they don't get the full reach. Unfortunately for them, it's not the Lion that made the initial jump.
Smoke time for Spirit.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
There's no Finger of Death, there's no Shapeshift. It's time, baby. They jump in, they find the Lycan, they drag him back in towards the rest of Team Spirit. They have the damage to kill him. Yes, they do. In the meantime, Malik found multiple heroes with the Power Strike Epicenter, setting up for the multi-shot. They lose the Omni Knight. Squadix in danger. After the splitter as well as the Echo Stomp from Miposhka, everybody gets stunned up, everybody gets set up, and everybody gets killed off. Team Spirit find the easiest team wipe of their entire lives and will claim a tier 1 tower and the Roshan as a reward for their efforts. How will they find this initiation? That being said, Team Spirit just run headlong into the Roshan pit. They want to bring this down ASAP, and they're going to get it. The Daedalus damage from this Drow a little bit too high. They give her the Aghanim Scepter as well for the hypothermia.
Didn't eat it yet.
Now, how are they going to take the upcoming fight? Looks like VP. They don't want to back off from this one just yet. Malik pops the epicenter. Burrow Strike catches on the 2 with the Lycan as well as this Lion. Both of them go down for the count. The rest of VP need to flee. They cancel the TP of Squadix as they take away the first life of the Drow. Miposhka on top of the sniper with the Burrow Strike. And on life 2, Satanic able to rip through the sniper. 3 heroes gone. It does cost them an ages to accomplish, but look at the spike up in the net worth. 23,000 gold now in favor of Team Spirit. Who can they find here? Who will reveal himself, go straight into the Shadow Realm. Nobody's popping out. I will say VP, their positioning here has been top-notch, despite
really
how far behind they are.
Really nice, and they have level 25 on the Morphling, so the waveform cooldown. Talent is there.
Trying to jump in the backlines, but unfortunately there's 2 BKBs here. They don't even need to use them both, but they get the Omni Knight. They will lose Malik for this one though. Notice had to pop BKB, so did Kiritich. Nightmare coming out onto the Dark Willow. Can they kill her? Yes, they can. They also ended up losing Laurel while all this was taking place.
I worry you were gonna have to use buybacks or lose glasses.
Also, we're approaching the point of the game that you mentioned to us much earlier, that eventually in the late game, this Morphling becomes the one to really fear over and above the Drow. Now here they are, looking for a lane of racks. If they can equalize this, one buyback, and here we go, Miposhka on the backlines, looking for Squadix. Squadix will end up dead. The hypothermia, too much damage. Malik stun out onto the Lycan. Lycan ends up going down too. Morphling did get a very nice strikeout. There was a decent Earth Spike, but the rest of the lineup has to vacate. It's also that Lycan shard that you mentioned that you wanted to see in this game. Yep. Such a big difference bottom, and now Laurel jumping in onto Squadix. Repel will be there, so he's still going to be A-okay. And now they have this amazing ward. It's giving them the vision of what VP is up to. Melee racks down bottom, getting constantly sieged upon. They need to try to do something about this. Jump in from Miposhka. He finds 2 heroes inside the stun, but the bigger fight is this Drow Ranger trying to kill the Lycan. Not going to be able to do so during the BKB. Lion will end up dead. Squadix should be shortly to follow as he's surrounded by Lol and Miposhka, and he will end up dying. Kiritich forced to just TP himself out home. They end up losing the fight. They do gain the melee racks down bottom, so they do have somehow 2 melee raxes. Despite losing that fight, how on earth do they get on top of this? The Drow is falling relatively low. She's still carrying an Aegis around. VIRTUS.PRO, this is it, gang. But a Hex on your Lycan as well. Are you going to go in and try something? Morphling can do nothing. At least destroys one of the Roshan's banners, but almost dies in the process, and now might actually die. Multi-shot coming in from the Drow. He does turn around, get him off the BKB and the Satanic. Putting in as much damage as possible, but unfortunately it's not enough. In the meantime, Miposhka just putting in way too much work on the backline. Lycan tried to interrupt the rest of Team Spirit, but it will not matter. They even toss forward onto this Lion. He is dead. Morphling dies one more time to the right-click damage of Satanic. And GG's have been called. VIRTUS.PRO throw in the towel because Team Spirit is just way too strong right now. It took them 53 minutes, but my God, were they dominant for the large portion of that game.
No reason to give a target to the enemies, right? I think if you pick a sniper, they are gonna have one goal, killing you.
Now select your heroes.
There it is.
Satanic Medusa, like you mentioned, Stone Gaze stopped the Enigma jump in. 100% win rate when they have gone for this combination today, so expecting them to still be able to perform very, very well. And then, of course, the X Factor. Wait, top lane. Alchemist, Kiritich. Oh no, he's first blood. He's actually gonna die. Oh my God, immersion. One more right click. Maybe we'll be able to pick up the Centaur. Nature's Grasp was thrown down. Does he get to him in time? He doesn't. Doesn't finish the right click. He did. I don't think it would have killed him anyway. He was underneath the tower. He got the bonus armor in the regen. I don't think he dies in that situation.
Great. Enigma 32 CS.
Speaking of Enigma, actually got him. They might be able to kill me, Pushka. They bring in support from both Mirana and the Treant Protector. The first to fall will be the Enchantress. Miposhka, though, will be next. Noticed. Still very much alive. Rue completely out of mana. And also has no points into the Sacred Arrow, so no way to even remotely consider even pressuring this Enigma. I think Immersion got a little bit of scout onto him, and indeed he did. He's going to walk in towards him. Can he find this? Here comes Enchantress as well. And Taurus is coming. They're going onto the Medusa. They are going to be able to get this kill.
Yep.
And Satanic goes down. Patience from Immersion ends up paying off massively in the bottom lane.
Mid lane?
Nice one. There's no way they kill this guy. There's just no way.
Yep. He'll be fine. Enigma is rotating as well.
She might go back in middle.
Yep.
They're gonna jump onto this Invoker, but oh my goodness, Rue tanks the Aether Remnant for Lal, but Lal still is gonna end up dead. Squad X credited with that kill. Clockwork drops some power cards onto Antares, but immediately realizes he needs to leave. And like you said, Enigma has shown up. Doesn't have access to the black hole, but he is holding the skill point just in case it's necessary for the upcoming fight.
This is huge. VIRTUS.PRO, very clean understanding of what they need to do, and they are rotating to that mid lane to punish Laurel, who has already been punished by having a really bad CS in this laning stage.
You come back with Laurel, Tornado.
Yeah,
connect onto the Invoker. They find the cogs around the black holer. The Enigma will go down. Like you said, they went a little bit too deep, stuck around a little bit too long, and they do end up getting punished for that one on the offlane hero. Speaking of Void Spirit, he's heading to the top lane. They want to kill Malik, and they should be able to find him. The Centaur stunned up inside the Acid Spray. First rotation coming in from this Void Spirit, and Squad X makes it a successful one. Better yet, Kiritich is the one that gets that kill, so now we're even closer to having this Radiance for the Alchemist.
And he will be in time for the Power Rune as well. While Team Zero rotation works out, that's not going to be the case.
Give it a try. I mean, Pushka, oh, is going to get the Enigma. Tornado from Lal catches him as well as the tree. So Notice should die. He kills Miposhka first though. Throws in the black hole onto Rue, and Rue dies too. It's a double kill. The Eidolon army a little bit too strong for the Enigma. Dust from Immersion connects onto Laurel. Squad X has a jump forward. The Aether Remnant connects. Oh my goodness. Here is the damage coming in from the Eidolons, but the Stampede gets him out of dodge. He barely survived. Bro, look at Immersion. Click on Immersion. Look at his experience. 1 XP shy of level 6. If he had that experience point, that would have been a dead Invoker at that point.
Yeah, well, he didn't have it. Lucky for the Invoker, he will survive. And the Malik, now he's had enough. He doesn't want to stay in the top lane any longer. He cannot really pressure the Alchemist, and his team needs it. Like, insurmountable versus an Alchemist lineup, but everything is working out for them.
Speaking of the Alchemist, he self-stuns top, but that's going to put Malik into a false sense of security because he's being hunted down. 4 heroes are around him at the moment. This time around, they do have the Overgrowth if need be, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be required. He should be able to find him. They get the Overgrowth now onto multiple heroes. Still, they end up losing Miposhka and Alchemist. Kiritich be a bit too far forward. Probably needs to back up here. Channeling up the stun. Throws it in and connects onto the Medusa. They really just want to get the tower and get out of here, but I think they'll just have to settle for the retreat. Team Spirit ready to defend this one with their lives. They might try to invade onto this triangle right now. Medusa could be in danger. First, the big jump coming in from the Void Spirit. They can't catch up onto the Invoker. The stun though from Alchemist, close to the tier
Body
2,
blocks.
falling onto Miposhka, but the body blocks were there. Unfortunately, Squad
surrounded.
makes the dive in. They're coming in for this full fight.
very
Invoker
gone.
dusted up. They are going to look for the Invoker kill. They're going to look for the Medusa kill too. They find it with Kiritich, the power of this Alchemist Radiance Burn. It might lead into a kill onto Rue as well. The Acid Spray will be there. They find the kill. On towards the west-hand side of the fight. Squad X able to bring down Laurel as well.
These wards from VIRTUS.PRO on the top lane, they're still standing. Problem. Poshka.
Towards the mid lane, Miposhka in danger, gets bailed out by Malik. They found the arrow directly onto the Void Spirit, but unfortunately, there's still too much damage going in onto Centaur. He's falling lower and lower. The Blade Mail will help him for now. Dissimulate, they come in. Squad X finds the assassination. Aether Remnant gets dodged out by Miposhka. And that means that the team is separated right now on the side of VP. If Team Spirit could find this initiation, they could pick up a free kill or two. Come across the Enchantress, and they will go. EMP burn will come out. Hero still quite tanky. Hit over the Enigma there. Black hole under one only. Clockwork able to cancel it out, but they still can't kill the Enchantress. And now here comes
No
Kiritich
damage.
leading in onto the Centaur. They just don't have the damage, Harry. They just can't do it. Like, they jumped to the 5 position, or the 4 position technically, but still not getting anything out of that when half a team wasn't around her. That is a death knell for Team Spirit at the moment. Oh, that's the best copium I've ever heard. Like, it's fine, bro. You're so far behind, it'll be okay.
Yeah, they just don't care. They know that there's not even gonna be a response. Well, we'll see what Satanic decides. Maybe he might even decide to go for a Skadi so that he can stand his ground and defend the high ground indefinitely.
Alchemist?
You have a gem?
Chapman is stunned. They want to force a fight onto this Invoker. The overgrowth will be there. They caught him. Aether Remnant also in as well. And Kiritich shows up just to make sure that they have that damage. And Alchemist about to finish off the full AC for himself. He changed his mind from going for the Diffusal Blade Manta, opting instead for the more straightforward Alchemist builds to buttress his own strength rather than deal with the Medusas.
They want to be so strong and their creep so strong that they can end the game, right? And they might just be able to do it. The Medusa is very close to the Butterfly. The thing is that everybody else is just dying around the map. They're trying to do what Miposhka is doing, but nobody is being successful other than him.
Like, this is illegal gameplay. At this stage of the game, being able to mount 3 lane pushes, that should not be allowed. Now though, he's gonna jump onto Satanic, looking for the Medusa. They don't even have the Alchemist here. And Satanic still in danger. Overgrowth on top of him. He's lost all of his mana. It's his own illusion.
Greater Healing
Killing
Lotus.
him off. It doesn't manage to kill him off. He gets off the Greater Healing Lotus. But now Kiritich involved in the fray. He jumps onto the Clockwork, kills him in his own cogs. There's a buyback available from Miposhka. He will commit it now. Notice he's the one that gets jumped on first by Malik. They want to find the Notice kill before he gets off the black hole. Notice is still alive. Satanic trying to chase him, but now Kiritich jumping back in onto the Medusa. The Medusa's in danger. So is the Alchemist. The Invoker dies first. Medusa will die next. Nope. She's still alive. The power cogs from Miposhka catching in 3. Unfortunately, Squad X has the Astral Step going back in on the Medusa. And this Alchemist is unfortunately just too damn strong. Yeah, they can bring some of these heroes lower, but they just don't have the damage to get through Kiritich. Kills everybody that surrounds him. Goes back onto the Medusa.
No more ulti though.
Did lose a lot of his mana. The Chemical Rage did indeed end. The stun thrown out onto this Medusa. She does Manta dodge it. No, she doesn't. She got stunned. On top of the illusion, they have to pop the Stampede to try and get out of here. They do find the 2 hero who stop. Enigma though, able to get out of this one. Now Malik dragged back in by the Aether Remnant, falling slower and lower and lower until he dies without buyback here in this first game. That will secure VP their first lane of racks. Arrow back onto Antares. Unfortunately, Kiritich back with the Chemical Rage, going directly onto the tower. Doesn't care about kills, just wants to win this game.
Nah, you can't do it without the... You're missing a hero that doesn't have a buyback, and you already had some damage issues. Aegis is gonna be here for another minute and a half, enough to end the game.
Medusa, she's silenced up. She gets off the Stone Gaze, but I'm not sure she'll survive through this. She still ends up dead. 90 seconds in the grave, no buyback available. And with that, they recognize that this game is over. Kiritich just ensuring the final kill onto Laurel, burns him with the Radiance and the Vision from Antares. And that's gonna be it. GG, well played is called. The celebratory black hole comes out from Noticed. VIRTUS.PRO demonstrate that they are not scrubs. They did not get a TI by luck. They made it there through effort and skill, and they secure game 2 and take us to the definitive game 3. Honestly, Harry Freak, I could not hope for a better outcome right now. I still feel Storm is fine. I mean, the only big instant disable is the Dragon Knight, but they go for the Jakiro instead. So we get the Jack. Lal will go mid on his sniper, hoping to try and deal with this Pango by any means necessary in this lane. They're smoked up, looking for an aggressive play. The smoke will break on Squad X, and they catch the vision of him. They know where he's at right now. They also have vision on Lal though. He walks underneath an observer board. Eye shots! Catches in the sniper. Lal in danger. The God's Rebuke will be there. And okay, that gets followed up by a lot of magic damage. Rue actually drags the first blood by killing off Immersion. Sniper does eventually die, but Satanic putting in the right-click damage onto the DK. They kill him off as well. Stun being channeled by the Alchemist. He throws it forward. It catches the Tusk. Not enough damage for the follow-up though. And both teams lose a mid, lose an offlaner. However, the first blood gets claimed by Team Spirit and they get the additional kill to boot. Everybody top themselves up here in the bottom lane. So, will Antares die here? They're going to play aggressively into this Tusk, channeling a stun from Satanic. He blows it out, but great chill. Soul Assumption out. In fact, Satanic is now the one that's in danger. Soul Assumption's gonna kill him. Notice picking up the kill on this Alchemist and getting that massive influx of gold from the death toll as well.
Oh,
cancel. Oh my god, dude, he cancels out the regen from the Alchemist.
Help is coming.
Such a big deal. Now help is indeed coming. Stun being channeled out by this Alchemist, thrown in towards the Tusk, and Antares will end up dead. Reeled in towards the tier 1 tower. The tier 1's not cooperating though. It's hitting a damn creep. Bro, help us out. Kill this Tusk. Thank you. Holy base.
Yeah, and it starts cooperating at the worst possible moment when the Alchemist was supposed.
Well, they failed to get that kill, so we're just going back to the Farm Fest. And if it is a Farm Fest, at the moment they're still okay with it on Team Spirit. They are out farming in the general CS department. Although first arena of the game committed in the top lane, Immersion had illusions of going to steal this Wisdom Rune, but instead he just gives away free experience. Malik very happy to claim that kill. That's his face boots as well.
For sure. Now you're gonna be ahead of the Dragon Knight after that kill, but at least Larl is ahead of the Pango lane. But overall, both of the mid laners are quite low, and Jakiro is dead.
Gonna get snowballed into Jack. What can he do here? Not much. He was maybe, you know, it would have been nice if he at least died with enough money to buy boots, but I really can't even describe it. It's too much, dude. Look at this range. What the hell, dude? Half the range, then I'm okay with it. Then it's fine. But this range is ridiculous. And speaking of range, they're trying to reach towards the Jakiro. There's familiars with the stone drops. Out onto him. Eye shards will be there. Although Satanic trying to turn around with the stun here. He will throw it out just before he self-stuns. Mars is here as well, finding the arena on the 2. Sniper also making his presence known for this fight. And Team Spirit happy to commit 4 heroes. Sure, they leave the Naga behind to get killed off by Kiritich and Immersion, but who the hell cares? We kill the Visage, we kill the Tusk, but more importantly, we save Satanic and allow him to come back and farm his lane.
Well, Satanic needs to leave, or he's gonna be leaving with a one-way ticket to the base.
Get out of here. Dodges the shield crash. Tusk sees him right now. They do have reinforcements in the form of the Jakiro, who finds a wonderful ice path. Unfortunately, Swashbuckle provides the vision. They get off the ice path, the snowball. Do they have the stun? Unfortunately not. He gets chain disabled before he can throw it out, and he will end up dead. And now with the Rolling Thunder going, Miposhka all of a sudden in danger, getting bounced into right now, and the Soul Assumption brings him low. Shield crash finishes him off. VP, they get those kills, and like you said, if he didn't leave exactly at that moment, this Alchemist would end up dead.
Nice extra gold for the Visage as well. Use the Soul Assumption just so the death toll would work. But Larl is making a move onto the mid lane. He's pressuring the tower and they want Immersion as well.
Should be a fairly straightforward kill. The question is, can they get out afterwards? Because here's reinforcements from VP. And Immersion is actually still alive. They didn't get all the right clicks out from Rue. They do eventually arrive, but now can they bring down the Naga Siren? Ice shot preventing the escape into the river. But the Jakiro shows up. with the dual breath, with the ice path of his own.
Dire's middle tower.
They'll be fine. Arena?
Arena.
Actually connects onto Squadix. He doesn't have Rolling Thunder for 30
Got it.
seconds. He's gonna end up dead.
And also when he used the shield crash, it got stopped by the spear. Ideally, as we saw, they would like to kill the Dragonite, and now they know that there's a lot of enemies here that cannot really escape.
Just blinks heads up, doesn't even bother with the smoke. Nagascion picked that up all the way towards the mid lane.
Oh, they want to go for the Dragonite. Let's see with the Macro Pyre, they can maybe kill him.
Spirit toward the tree. Macropyre is out right now. They haven't committed the arena just yet.
They need
It's
more
pulling
help.
very, very low. There's the arena. Sniper has shown up for this fight as well. Snowball into the Smars. They're trying to protect the DK as much as they can.
Nice.
He uses the omelet toggle. He ends up surviving, and now Rolling Thunder coming through from Squadix. But Rue trying to stall out this fight. He says no with the song. Create some space for this Alchemist to jump in on the backline. They are looking to just clean up this fight, but in the meantime, Visage surrounded right now by the Sniper and the Naga. That's a double kill for Lal. Assassinate going forward onto Squadix. Pangolier dies too. Satanic was solo zoning away the Pango and the DK from getting further involved in the fight, making it so easy for them to pick up the kills thereafter.
Radiant are scanning.
We'll need to see the replay on that one. 3P. They smoke up. They want to take a fight. They have vision. They've got an excellent observer ward. They see all of these heroes, but do they really want to jump this fight? Malik, he's going to come first. He might start the fight off in their terms. They jump onto the Treant Protector. Immersion dead already as they find the ensnare onto the Visage. The arena catches onto two. Visage is gone. Tusk is going to follow
Run,
him.
Kiritich.
And they've been able to melt down three.
He has a BKB.
Kiritich has BKB on his DK. He's in the ultimate form. He's
No
trying to
TP.
run right now.
He's dead.
But this will not last forever. He's going down on the duration. Ice path around him, and now suddenly he's stunned up. He's killed off. So in Harry Potter, Hogwarts the school, their official motto is never tickle a sleeping dragon. VP are finding out why that is the official motto as they're about to lose their Visage. Laurel dishing in the damage on a wicked 6 streak on the Sniper.
Bottom tower.
7, 1, and 9 on the little man, and he's got an AD rune, so they might seek to put in some pressure onto these additional towers. Bottom lane's already being pushed in by the Alchemist, so this tier 2 tower not long for this world. I feel like they might be able to go into the Roshan pit as soon as humanly possible. Just take the twin gate through. Most of the team is already in the bottom lane. In fact, most of the team bottom is setting up for a kill onto the Dragon Knight. He does have his BKB, however.
He's gonna have to
He's
use it.
forced to pop
no
it.
TP.
He's down now to a 7 seconds, and yet again doesn't have the TP. They are chasing his ass.
Sink.
Can they catch him is the question. They're getting forward. The shrapnel
Got
gonna
him.
slow him down. The ensnare is there. They're reading him in. Do they have the damage? Of course they do. Ice Path, Macropyre,
Oh,
dead
bonus.
Dragon Knight, and Antares came in hoping to save his Dragon
Kill me
Knight,
as well,
but it
please.
turns into save your buddy syndrome. Can't even bring down the Jakiro. He ends up dead. It's a double kill for Laurel.
That's a real friend, right? We went out to the city. No. The VP are coming out of the base. They didn't pop their Dragon Drone.
Yeah, they wanted to reveal this Blink Dagger that he just picked up, and they managed to get the catch onto Malik, who does find an arena onto 3 though.
Still
the song from Rue coming in. Will they be able to get Malik out of here? He's
What's
still
that?
alive for now. Here's the Gleipnir coming in from Laurel directly onto the Pangolier. They really want him dead, and they will succeed in doing so. Yes, they will. In the meantime, here is this Visage under threat. He's having to deal with this Alchemist, but no, Alchemist goes north. Alchemist is on Kiritich. Kiritich trying his best to TP out, but he cannot. The DK is dead. No buyback onto
GG.
him. The game is just over. VP realized they made a mistake. They tickled the dragon bit back, and the dragon team is now going to DreamLeague. GG, well played is called. Team Spirit win the series 2-1 and guarantee themselves yet another occasion to win $1 million.